today I want to talk about how we view ourselves and how our set point is actually to celebrate what we look like and who we are. So when we're babies, we love the mirror. We're gonna pat on it and be all excited and think, whoa, I love my bald head, my chubby cheeks. Ah, I'm amazing. Or if people come by to look at us, we might be like, yeah, take a gander, I'm pretty amazing. Or we'll do some sort of horrendous drawing and show it to our parents and be like, whoa, I'm amazing. Look at my artistic endeavors. And our parents were like, oh yeah, that's great, little Johnny. That's amazing. But we're so proud of who we are and what we accomplish, and we just want the world to know. And then the world beats us down over time. That was violent, I'm sorry. But the world beats us down over time. And the world tells us, well, you're only good if you are quiet and polite and you only speak if spoken to, and different things like that. And then there's all the comparisons too, where parents might say, well, why can't you be more like little Jimmy over there, who's building a very nice sand castle and you're only eating the sand? And we just see all these different depictions as we grow up of who we should be. And it can really ruin just how we feel about ourselves. It's not the best. The other day, a friend messaged with a friend group chat. I'm saying, hey, this guy I know does not think he's attractive. And he's an actually quite good looking dude. He's an attractive fellow, but he has a little bit extra on him. And so because he doesn't have the rippling six pack and he's not 6'5" and just a god of muscle, he doesn't feel attractive. And I was thinking, dude, I feel you. Because I've had those moments where someone might say, wow, you're really pretty. And I say thank you. And I do feel a boost. But then there's always that part of me that thinks, yeah, but if I was thinner, then I would actually be pretty. Or the other day, I was telling friends how this one guy randomly, very attractive, like six pack, sent me a couple saucy images. And I was thinking, why is this guy messaging me? Like, I know guys like to do that, but I told him, like, I would never send messages back. So I'm like, there's no way in any sort of universe that he would want pictures of me back. So I was just thinking the rippling bod and the just chiseled, like, model face. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, obviously sending someone unsolicited sexy pictures is generally not great, but also there was that element where I was thinking, oh no, you a kind of person like you, no. And it's getting better. I mean, I do try to really appreciate how I am and who I am and all that, but there's still that stuff that just lingers under the surface, those negative, not great thoughts that can just dig in. And it's also funny though, because we can fixate on things like the one dude with his weight, or I feel like almost all of us could look in the mirror and just immediately pinpoint the things we don't like about ourselves and ignore all the parts that are amazing. And even the parts you don't like are still amazing. But there have been times when I'll compliment a friend and say, oh, you look so hot today. And then they'll be like, oh, I look like trash. Or I've had it happen where I was super, like, just in the middle of, like, the worst cramps on the planet, and I was wearing, like, all of my sweat clothes, like sweatpants and, like, giant hood. Like, I just felt just horrendous, and I'm just, like, all crunched in. I was like, oh, kill me now. And just pale and just really unpleasant, probably, like, super bags under my eyes, and this one lady was like, oh, you look so cute today. And I'm like, what? Like, thank you, but what? Or that's when I've had people, like, mildly hit on me, and I'm thinking, I feel like garbage. I feel like I look like garbage. What? But people see us as we are, I think, generally speaking, and we can be so hard on ourselves, and it's just silly, because it's not our natural set point. But it feels like it's so hard to get back to where we're supposed to be, because of everyone, and especially social media and comparison. It's a day. And so I think one of the things that can be helpful is, depending on what social media you use, is to try to avoid people that give you those feels of, I am comparing myself to that person and I feel like I'm coming up lacking. Like, luckily, my Instagram is mostly narrators and writers. There's one hot writer where every time she posts like bikini pictures, I'm just like, good for you. Like, I try to be, I'm probably more positive than that. But yeah, it is a moment where I'm thinking, oh, do you sit at a desk and write all day, but you look like that? Like, how do you do that? It's fine. And then luckily, TikTok, usually most of my things are lesbian thirst traps, I feel like. But there's all sorts of shapes and sizes. It seems like in the rainbow, yes, sometimes there is more of a body type that might come up more, but I feel like there's more diversity in all sorts of different shapes and colors and styles of women or MBs. I have a ruler and I don't know why, to emphasize my point. I'm very violent today. And then Facebook is just a mix of random stuff. But luckily, I generally don't follow a bunch of people that look a lot different than I do. And I think that helps. I feel like this is very extra rambly today. So I'm going to end and just say, hey, maybe remember that you were supposed to celebrate yourself, that you're supposed to love yourself. And if you're really far away from that, shoot for neutral. Shoot for, I look okay. I'm an okay person. And go from there. Okay, bye.